And welcome back, you guys, to another Saga of Survival 1.07 updates. I'm bringing to you now the dungeon. The dungeon update is kind of a mix between a somewhat of a tunnel added on top of the catacombs. So, much like in the Rocky Spires, where you dive below the level into a tunnel that is a new zone, in this case, we're actually going to have a new zone laying on top of our traditional catacombs. I have never really run into any different maps, so the opening dungeon is always going to have the same map, much like the opening catacombs is always exactly the same as well. So starting out with, you're going to have this little side. There's really no point in going over here. There are 3 spiders. You can kill them, up to you. It is not a necessity. You're also going to run into a few of the newer mobs, including goblins. You're gonna have to in the catacombs. There's there's actually a few different changes that they made. They did take out, I believe, a couple different barrels, and they also added in a new locked chest, which coincides with these keys that we've been picking up and seeing. So for those of us who have collected some keys, these are what they're going to be used on. I actually have a few in my vault as well as one on me. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to unlock the chest, so I'll be able to show y'all what's inside. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, most of the time I've been getting nothing from those chests. Nothing but hay. I have gotten some horseshoes, some saddles, but no reins, no spurs, no saddlebags. You are going to run into this new mob, the Walker. These guys are really easy to dispatch. One note about them, though, is that I noticed that the reticle, even if they're chasing you or not, will, once you get within a certain range, will start following you. So, to my knowledge, it is impossible to sneak up on these guys with a melee weapon. Luckily for us, I like to use the crossbow, and with the crossbow, again, it has superior long range and can easily dispatch these enemies without having to deal with them up close and personal. I don't know how much damage they do, because I really just don't want to even bother being hit by one. Something that's built to not be snuck up on is probably not something you want to handle. Walkers are capable of dropping keys. I've seen them drop up to 2 keys. Then again, I believe just about any mob that does drop keys can drop multiples as well. The chances may differ depending upon which mob you may be facing. Nope. Nope. See, I'm targeting the palisade. I can tell I'm not targeting the goblin. I'm looking for the goblin leader. Found him. I believe there should be one more. Yep, I was right. Goblin leaders, I'm also told, can drop keys. I personally never had a goblin leader drop a key. It's not going to stop me from checking. 1 second. Sorry, I needed a Red Bull to give me wings. You know, in all honesty, I need to find something to drink. I am pretty low on thirst. Alright, so here, from the entrance, which these maps are usually the same on the dungeon, we will reach the Catacombs. And for those of us who have experienced the 1.06 and before, you know what the Catacombs usually entails. Though they have made a few changes. They did take away all the giant spiders and replace them with frost spiderlings. I'll show you those in just a moment. Now, I have noticed with the crossbow, if you do position a zombie at the edge of the map and get it just right, you can actually kill a zombie before it reaches you, or an undead, whatever you want to call them. Undead can drop keys, so they are worth checking. Yeah, I need some thirst. If I'm going to find thirst, I'd probably find it in this barrel, to be honest. Thought so. Again, 2 crossbow shots, and he's dead. Much like with the enraged undead, you can't, with a 1-star crossbow, you can't 2-shot an enraged undead. That's why I had to switch to the cruel bludgeon in my last video. But with regular undead, you can 2-shot them before they get to you using the same method, and that method is getting 2 shots in them by maxing out the range of the crossbow itself. He's facing the other way. We can assassinate him. There it is. This is the locked chest. Luckily for us, I really only need to find 1 key, so in order to make sure that I get enough time in to show y'all, I will find that at least that 1 key. I'm going to come back to the bone breakers after I finish clearing out the rest of this dungeon. Oops. No luck on keys yet. They have changed the way that mobs are in this area. There are some undead. There are no spiders. You will, however, walk into walkers. Walkers with 1-star crossbow take 2 critical shots and at least 1 regular shot. Or critical shot, up to you. There's our last key. That's the one we needed. Let's go ahead and show y'all the locked chest. And just to show y'all how bad of RNG that I usually get. You can use this bottom arrow to drop all your keys inside there, just so y'all know. So if you're trying to quickly put all your keys into the box, you don't have to drop them in one by one. Though I'm sure y'all already knew that, some of y'all might not. See, that's my luck. No actual items that will help me build my staple. Sorry guys about the cough, and I'm actually still getting over being sick. Huh. There's another key. Well, that's why I always try to get my sneak shots. You'd never miss. That was weird. So far, not running into any trouble. Whoop. And almost run face first into an undead. As I said, the Catacombs is the exact same map. Chests are pretty much in the exact same locations. They did take out a couple barrels from what I noticed. So I finally hit 58 and I can make short swords. It makes me so happy. It's like a more powerful upgraded cruel bludgeon. Alright, just clearing out a couple of these paths before I start taking on the bone breakers. And you'll understand why shortly. In this corridor, you're going to run into some zombies, but they replaced again the giant spiders with frost spiderlings. Missed. Not good. Missing is not helpful. Huh. I'll take herbs. Whoop. See, this is the barrel that... I believe there's a chest or a barrel that used to be right there. It's now gone. Alright, almost ready to start pulling the bone breakers. Alright. One more tunnel to clear. Well, technically two more tunnels, but one more to start doing the bone breakers. I want to go ahead and get started on those guys before I run out of time. Draw the spiderling out by going invisible. Oh, no, I guess I can get to him. Good. Bam. They greatly reduced the number of spiderlings inside this room compared to how many spiders used to be inside there pre 1.07. They replaced them with 2 spiderlings, and of course the bone breaker is still there. In fact, how about we go ahead and start on this bone breaker. With the crossbow, as you can see, I can actually sneak and snipe the bone breakers. So let's go ahead and snipe them. Start running. As long as you're using at least reinforced boots, you'll have no problem outrunning him. Get him just inside your map. Inch closer to try to take your shots. Take your time. That's why we cleared all the tunnels. That way we have plenty of room to lead him on a very long chase. Once he gets towards the outside of your map, you usually can start sneaking again and drop him off early. Or you can just continue to outrun him until there's not a good tunnel to that's why you don't want to run into this tunnel yet. I knew that was happening. Typically, I start with this bone breaker first, for obvious reasons. Oops, snuck too early. Well, actually, before I kill him... I messed up there. I forgot these guys wander too. Oh. One thing I hate about playing on these phones is sometimes you can mess up on your analog, and it does take some finesse running from these guys. And a key. Might as well get the free food that you can find inside these reliquaries. I'll take it. Getting short on time. Where'd my bone breaker go? Oh, there it is. My analog was just stuck. Sometimes you do get a little bit of lag issues where your character just gets stuck in one spot and the game takes forever to update. Oh, 2 bone breakers dealt with. That's 2 open free big chests. Now let's see if it is actually worth my time. Lately, though, I have to admit, the Catacombs loot has been substantially better. And then you go and give me this. Running short on time. Hopefully I can make at least one more chest. We'll see how far I get. But I do appreciate y'all watching nonetheless, and see how much far I'll get before the timer actually runs out. Come on, something good. Give me some elm. Give me some oak. Give me scrolls I don't have. It wasn't worth it. Only 3 more bone breakers to deal with, and the timer's running low. Will he make it? Probably not. Oh, this is perfect. Nope, messed up. Here, both of you follow me. There you go. Both of you come down this way. Dang it. How much you want to bet I have both of those? Ta-da! Well, that's probably going to be about it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and hopefully this has been helpful for some. Take care and have a great day.